What's going on, guys? Welcome to the first episode of the Jiu-Jitsu vlog. My name is Rob. I'm 39 years old, training out of Las Vegas, Nevada under SimGo at SimGo Academy. Sim has been training since the year 2000. He's a black belt since 2007, so a ton of experience. The gym is great. If you're in Las Vegas, highly recommend checking out SimGo Academy. Just a quick introduction about myself. I am a poker player, content creator, and poker dealer out here in Las Vegas. Been training jiu-jitsu now for about 8 weeks, so thought it'd be cool to bring jiu-jitsu in the content creation mix here. And I thought I'd format it in a way where I share a few roles from each week up until my very first competition. Then I'll share the matches from that, which I believe my first competition is gonna be in at the end of August. Coach said out here in Las Vegas, so should have a pretty solid foundation by then. And I've already noticed just filming a few sessions now that I think it's going to help progress my game. Not only can I see what upper belts are doing to me, I can also see major mistakes that you don't really feel in the moment. So when I watch myself, I'm like, wow, what am I doing with my arm there? Or you got to break this grip at this point. So I can already see an improvement over the last few weeks just from filming the first time. So if you guys want to jump along the journey here with me, hit the like and subscribe. I'd appreciate it. And if you want to check out my other channels, I do some poker vlogs at Rob Stacks on YouTube and some trick shots every now and again on Instagram at Watching Rob. So let's get into the roles from a few weeks ago.
All right, so this was filmed on March 9th on a Thursday. A chill morning, 10 a.m. is no gi class, and then 11 a.m. starts the gi class. So get a little warm up in the no gi, and let's jump into our first role with Ocean. Ocean is a purple belt, been training about 7 years, and he weighs about 143 pounds, so I got a size advantage on him, but it's not going to matter. We get started here approaching the open guard. It seems like higher belts typically like to start on bottom. They know they're just going to trap me in their web here. I go ahead and try to get around to side control, but he's got the knee shield in there pretty good. So we're just kind of battling right here, looking to get around those legs, but it's pretty difficult. I don't think I've ever passed a purple belt, maybe one time, but it's hard to tell if they let you. So right here, he's doing a great job with the sleeve. He slides right in there to single leg X, and I'm pretty much done right here. He's gonna get the sweep pretty easily, which I'm okay with because I'm almost here in the full guard. Now I'm kind of looking for a De La Hiva myself, and we get in kind of this 50-50 position where you gotta watch out for ankle locks. So now I'm trying to hang on the leg, get the De La Hiva, hook in there. He does a good job here, though. I'm not really doing anything with my right leg. I need to get that to his hip, but he tosses it over. But I do a decent job of regarding here, swinging the left leg over and framing. Get back up to our feet here, and he's quickly going to pull guard again because he knows he's going to get that sweep. Here I need to posture up a little bit more. I'm leaning down too far. I need to sit back, break those grips. There, he slides right back into the same single leg X that he just got me with the first time, and now I'm back in the similar position as we just were. Trying to prevent him from getting to side control here. Got the right leg as a knee shield, still have the left pant leg, and I'm able to get myself into closed guard, which I feel like this is where I'm gonna like to be as of right now. I like to shoot for triangles. That's kind of my first submission that I learned, and I feel like I use the least amount of energy down here in closed guard. So obviously looking to just keep his posture down, keep his head down, looking to stuff some arms. That's about all I know how to do on bottom now. Maybe go for a sweep here, but a lot of times when I go for these sweeps, I'm too tired to really pull myself up, and that's what you see here. This wouldn't really count as a sweep, I don't believe. I'd have to come up on top and to get points there, but he quickly gets back on his feet, so that's going to be a stalemate there, and he's back in to his De La Hiva single leg X here. This is where he does a great job. I'm really stretched out. I try to play a different defense here. Instead of just standing and getting swept, I try to fight it a little bit here, but he's got the single leg, and I remember from like my second week in class, we went over this as he has the single leg X here. If he dips his left knee under, he's gonna shoot for the triangle. And I remember last second and get my arm in, and I'm happy for a second. You see me smile, but I'm not paying attention to my right arm. I need to let go of his lapel. Instead, he switches to an arm bar, and I'm not going to be able to get out from here. He could have easily ripped it even harder, but I just go ahead and tap. And from this position, I didn't even know the hitchhiker escape yet. So like I said, it's good rolling with higher belts anyway. They're not going to rip that on you. They're just going to slowly pull And he's going to get the tap there. We reset and go again. All right, get started. Back on my feet, approaching the seated guard. I'm reaching for sleeves, quickly give him my sleeve, which I found out I shouldn't really do when approaching seated guard. I should be looking for C grips to toss him on his back or grab the feet. So that's an adjustment, a big one. He slides right back into his X guard, looking for that single leg again. This time I really try to fight it. Don't want to fall into the sweep. Want to see if I can bust out of it. I do a much better job of controlling his far leg there that's trying to stretch me out, and I get down into a little bit of a butterfly guard here. He's able to get his hooks in. Now we're working on fighting that guard, which is no easy task. When these guys got their feet in, they're like glue. He almost gets the sweep there, but I try to stay heavy. Luckily, like I said, I got 30 pounds on Ocean, so a little bit harder for him to sweep me there. So here, once we get in butterfly guard, I'm trying, anytime I get on my knees, I'm always just trying to posture up, keep my head up. And now I'm just working on trying to get past those legs still. And we almost do here. We get pretty close as I circle here to the right side. But he's got good frames there. And then he's still got that left leg in the bottom, you can see, pushing me out. And he's able to create space. And we just come back up to our feet. Or I come back up to my feet right here. Slides right back in. He's going to get the sweep right there. So now I end up in a similar bottom position as him. Grab that ankle, just looking for De La Riva right away. That's the guard I've been working on mostly, I would say, in the first 4 weeks of training. I don't do a great job, though. I let him control my left leg there. I got to say that's the hardest part probably of jiu-jitsu, coming from wrestling background. When you're on your back trying to use your feet and your hands all in unison as a team. It's difficult, and it's going to be fun learning that. I can't wait to get really comfortable with guard retention. So he does a good job of pinning down that far leg that I didn't keep tight to his knee. He gets to half guard, and I do a decent job here of using like a side control escape by getting my left knee back in there. I'm going to try to turn in and face him. He passes for just a quick second. I'm able to hop up to my knees and get back, but he does have a guillotine. I have control of his arm, and luckily the bell rings. Don't have to fight it for very long. Great job, Ocean. Next training partner, we have Elijah, blue belt, training about 3 years. Has a little bit of weight on me. He's about 185, really strong. Let's get started. All right, we get started. This time I'm in seated guard, which I think I asked him if I could play bottom. I like to practice this. I don't feel like I practice guard retention enough. And he does step right into my offside, so that's already awkward enough, putting in the De La Riva from the off leg, and he falls right into this deep half guard, which I haven't really learned much about yet. So don't really know how to defend it. Just trying to stay heavy on him right here. I know he's looking to toss me one way or another, so trying to get a deep grip there on his collar, keep my legs heavy on him. So we're battling here for a little bit. Always good rolling with Elijah. Super relaxed, doesn't feel tense at all. Just trying to work his technique. I feel like he lets me work as well. Doesn't go crazy hard. And right here, my right leg is so trapped, I don't even know what to do with my foot there. It's actually uncomfortable, I remember this being. So just kind of laying here in this half guard, trying not to get swept. Leg is still stuck in there for a little bit. I think he finally lets it go. We're not doing much from this position, both kind of stuck. And he does a good job here. When he switches legs, he kind of blocks my leg. And he's got a hook there, and then when he switches, he traps it, so he's able to get back to a half guard here. So now I'm looking to use my left leg on his knee to pull my right leg out so I can pass. It's not going to be easy, though. He does a great job of keeping half guard here. All right, speed it up here a little bit. We're stuck there for a sec. And now I try to switch over, flip to the other side. Maybe I can pop my leg out that way, but he's able to get the underhook. He knows I don't have a good base and roll me right over. Now I'm back into almost a closed guard there. Got a butterfly hook, trying to get that out. I seem to get stuck in that position a lot, and he does a good job of pulling it out. I don't have it glued to his hip enough, and he's going to work past my legs here. I'm trying to prevent him from completely passing here, doing a decent job of holding his far leg there so he can't come all the way around and get a better position. So kind of fighting that for a sec here. I got that arm over his head, which I don't think is good. I think I need to abort that. He goes for the Kimura. I feel that I'm able to wiggle out and we get back to where we were, back to where he loves half guard. I'm narrating this 3 weeks later, spoke to Elijah today. That's where he loves to play, as a deep half guard. And it's obvious here in our role. So same position as before, kind of battling here for a little bit, trying to figure out how to work my leg out, not get swept. Let's speed it up here to where he does get deep under my left leg and is able to flip me over into closed guard, which again, I'm fine with now. I feel like with my body type, there's a lot of attacks that are going to be good for me. I really like triangles, want to get those down. If I can get that leg over, I just want to get to where that's game over. All right, so from closed guard, if I can get that overhook and the lapel, I like to do that with my left arm there. I feel like I can really keep their posture down, and then I can work on the other arm, trying to get wrist control and stuff it and shoot the leg over, which I'm able to do right here. He's got the arm in, but he lets it go. Probably wasn't very comfortable. And I'm able to get the triangle locked up here. Now just looking to get the shin, create the angle, and I'm going to need to get his right arm across. But in the moment here, when I'm trying to create that angle, I make a big mistake where I bring my left leg down to the mat instead of his hip. And it's going to be a big mistake because he's going to be able to scoop right there. See him scoop my left leg and come under. So now I still have a triangle, but I don't have an arm in there. And I've actually ended up in this position quite a few times. I learned there's a way to finish it, but couldn't remember in the moment. But I would basically need to reach over, I believe, with my right arm, grab the shin and get to the neck. But it's going to be tough to finish that one, I think. So still feels like it's uncomfortable for him right here. So we're battling here for a little bit, just trying to hang on to this position for dear life, because I know if his head pops out there, I'm going to end up in side control most likely. So trying to keep him uncomfortable. Not going to be able to finish though. I don't have any pressure on that side of the neck. He's doing a good job of holding down my bottom leg, so I can't get that back over. And he's going to step through here, and then his arm does come back in, so I'm able to get back to the normal triangle setup. So now kind of restart what we were doing before, but he does a good job of sitting back, posturing up. I'm not able to get anything tight yet, and here I step my foot down to the mat again. Another mistake, shouldn't do that. And trying to get him broken down, trying to get to the angle. The bell rings on this one. Great job, Elijah. Always a pleasure.
All right, guys, that's it for the first episode of the Jiu-Jitsu vlog. Hope you enjoyed the rolls from today. I think some major takeaways from the basic that I learned from today was approaching seated guard. Don't be reaching for sleeves. From the standing position, you're just going to give them sleeves. You need to make them work to get those sleeves. Number 2, definitely work on passing De La Riva. Better yet, not letting him get there in the first place, if I can prevent that. And what else? 3, if they do get to De La Riva and they got me stretched out, watch my arms, just like I got arm barred on that one. Don't be reaching for unnecessary grips. You don't even know what you're doing. Of course, there's going to be a ton of mistakes as a white belt. If you guys have any comments, feedback, suggestions, drop them in the comments below. It'd be cool to chat with people of all levels here doing jiu-jitsu. So appreciate you guys watching. Not sure how big of an audience there's going to be for a 40-year-old man starting jiu-jitsu, but it's what I love at the moment, and I want to share it. And even with my poker vlog, so there's a lot of people who don't even play poker who just enjoy watching it. So maybe there's people in here who are thinking about starting jiu-jitsu, which I highly recommend. It can look intimidating when you go in there, but man, it's like a family in there. Everybody's going to welcome you. They're going to help you. And that's what I've noticed at my gym anyway. So definitely recommend starting it for the workout. Just feels good mentally, rewarding physically. So get in there and try it. Right now I'm training 4 days a week. I feel like that's about all my body can handle. Anybody else around my age just feel like you're kind of perpetually sore? I thought it was going to be soreness for 2-3 weeks, but I have no energy to go to the gym anymore, so I'm mainly just doing jiu-jitsu, stretching and stuff like that. Maybe doing some cardio on my off days, but no more lifting, even pull-ups, push-ups, not doing any of it, man. My body is spent. Let me know if you guys want to see some no-gi stuff. I usually try to go Monday through Thursday. Monday, Wednesday is 10:15 to noon, where you do about an hour of technique and then the rest of rolling. Tuesday, Thursday, we have 10 to 11 no-gi, and then 11 to 12 gi. If I get a little extra sleep, I try to make the no-gi class, but I typically work till 3 or 4 in the morning, so it's tough to
get up at 8:30 and then get ready for a 2-hour class. If I can get a little extra rest, I'd rather be fresh for a class. And I feel like my body just needs some recovery time. So yeah, let me know if you want to see some no-gi stuff as well. I'll record some of that maybe next week. So yeah, if you guys enjoyed the video, hit the like and subscribe. Any comments, feedback, suggestions for future videos, drop it below. And yeah, we'll see you on the next video. Probably going to try to post them on Saturday or Sunday. That's probably when most people are off. I know most jiu-jitsu gyms are closed on Sunday, so maybe Sunday is a good day to post some videos. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. We'll catch you on the next video.